Cheers, COD family! Welcome to a new live stream with the one and only R5 of EIS Dark. Welcome here to the stream today. Hi, Dark.
The one and only. Hello.
The legendary one. We got finally the chance. I know so many people DM'd me. I'm sorry about yesterday. Who lives in Germany, the Germans can maybe understand when you lose here your Wi-Fi connection and they have to fix something for the connection. It's not like they can do it in an hour or so. They mostly need till the next day. So it is the fault of the Deutsche Telekom. So yeah, but that's why we couldn't stream yesterday. But today we are here. Thank you everyone joining here. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream if you enjoy your time here with me and want to support me a little bit. So Dark, we are today talking about a little bit about the last season. EIS, Rage and WB won the season together against Echo 25 and NTS. And we also want to look at the new recruits from EIS. Oh my God, so many new, good, crazy players here. I'm super happy we got so many active and dedicated players to EIS. And I'm also super interested looking into the upcoming season. What are your plans? Are we building a high power team? Are we building a low power team, etc.? So we go a little bit all in that infos. And I mean, maybe Doug, you can start a little bit if you want to give a little bit of recap of the last season. What was your strategy? What do you think made us win the season? If you can give some infos there, I think that would be super interesting.
Yeah, I think it all, kind of starts out with Diplo. I mean, we kind of got in a situation where we loaded in with a semi-awkward Diplo where 3 of the teams in the KVK just absolutely didn't want to work with Echo at all. And so that kind of made it so Diplo was a little bit of a nightmare because in the end we were still trying to figure out like how we could make it the most fun KVK for us and how we could make it a good KVK overall. We didn't want to farm the whole season until Final Zone, but that's just kind of how things panned out. We talked to, WB, Rage, and NTS. We did not communicate with 25 or Echo at all because we never planned to ally Echo. They said they didn't want to join the Diplo chat. And 25 IL was the, weakest team, obviously. And so we put them with Echo as the Echo is the acknowledged number 1 team by everybody. So then the question is who else would be with Echo? So we talked to WB. They said they wanted to fight Echo, but they said they're with Rage. So if we want to be with them, we need to ally Rage. We talked to Rage and we had a communications where if we think we should do like Rage NTS EIS or Rage WB EIS, but then I was talking about how, well, we didn't really want to be pinched in between both teams and not going to fight. So we had some talks and ironed out an agreement where basically Rage had decided that they would fight us in Zone 2. They said, we'll give you some fights if WB won't. It's all good. So we said, okay, we're down with that then. We'll take the ally and we'll farm in Zone 3 and we'll fight in Final Zone. So a little bit of time passed and Rage came back to us and said they wanted to fight NTS in Zone 2, which I don't really blame them. I mean, if it was my team, I would have wanted to begin with. So we had a little back and forth there. They decided they were going to fight NTS. We sucked it up and said, okay, whatever, we'll farm Elixir to the Final Zone and we'll kind of be the X factor for the Final Zone. I think I accidentally skipped the part there where we did talk to NTS too, and NTS was down to ally whatever way. They realized that all 3 of us didn't want to ally Echo, and so they just said that if making the KVK better would be to ally Echo, then NTS will do it, and they'll fight Rage in Zone 2. So they kind of went ahead and we take that path. So they went and contacted Echo, and they had their chats with Sod or whatever after we had decided that Rage, WB, and EIS would be the most likely matchup.
So first of all, I have to say thank you to Nikki for the super chat here. I was about to type in, thank you so much. And then I think my own message got deleted because it was too many O's. I mean, so that was the situation, but Dark, maybe you, I mean, for us, it was also a very critical situation in that KVK because we had no fights till the final zone, right? So how did you manage it that we get all the people excited and they don't go AFK and no one is really anymore investigated in the KVK? When you have to such a long waiting time and you only see the zone 2 fights of others, it is a little bit rough to keep the activity and the motivation up, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you just have to have the right players. I mean, other seasons I did things to motivate people and keep people active, but this season I really didn't. There was not much that I did to keep people active. I guess like I communicated with people, sent announcements, made sure we were showing up to statues. Um, and we just played other games on the side. I just told everyone, hey, pick a hobby, go do something, circle this calendar on your date. I just kept saying to everyone over and over again, clear your calendars for this weekend, clear your calendars for Monday, Tuesday, after that weekend, and we're going all out in final zone. Until then, enjoy your season, farm your elixirs, make sure you have max elixirs. So we just kind of made sure. I guess the most important thing that we did keep up with that probably kept people active is making sure everyone got their elixirs. We really hounded on people to make sure that they would have their maximum elixirs for the final zone. And we told them, stack up, get 15 to 18 mil elixirs, and ball out in the final zone.
What do you think was the key part? What made us win the season?
I think well, obviously, the fact that we had so much elixir saved up was a big part of it, and Rage and fought really hard in Zone 2 against NTS constantly. Um, I think there was just a big nonstop fight over there constantly, and NTS and Rage were both drained, I believe. Um, WB and Echo had a big fight early, so they used their elixirs initially, but then they kind of got to a choke, and everyone kind of got to sit there and heal because Echo didn't really try to push much once they got to the choke. Um, so I think the deciding factor was kind of Rage and NTS just going at it, and I always said in the final zone, we will win or lose based on whether NTS or Rage burns out first. And so like I think that was common knowledge on both sides. Like they targeted Rage, we targeted NTS, but I guess the one issue is Echo didn't really target Rage. They kind of they went for WB and wanted to lock out WB. Just thought they could do it, and they were not able to take WB one-on-one in the open field, so their plan backfired. Personally, I thought they would rush down to the choke, cross the choke, and there would be a big 3v3 underneath the dragon. And I thought they would be assisting 25 because 25 needs that help. Like they have the numbers. If Echo was there, they would be more efficient. But Echo just kind of left everyone on their own, and EIS was able to dominate in the field and affect both NTS and 25 terribly. The big thing that made us win, I think, was our strategy going into final zone. We had a whole plan that was just genius, working with Rage's builders and planners. Like I think Emung was involved, KT does. Like, well, we came up with a really great plan. WB was ready to assist at any moment. We had their TP staff ready, and they were waiting and ready as always in the middle of their downtime. So basically, we had a plan to save Rage's most important shell. We realized that if we delayed NTS a little bit and Rage had a shell that if we build speeded, we had a very good chance of locking NTS out of the zone, and they're kind of already beat down, and we saw that Rage wins Bastions against NTS. So I decided that was the win factor, the win condition to win the zone. And so we decided that the best thing to do was to build speed Rage's non-important shell and to build speed EIS's main shell to bait Echo, NTS, and 25 into making a big TP staff play during our build time. Well, they took the bait. I expected to clear them sooner. I think they got 15 minutes off of our build time. But it lagged like crazy. That was insane lag. We lost so much time on our build. It just kept lagging. We couldn't clear them. But I told everyone like it's fine. At the end of the day, our plan worked. It didn't go as well as it was planned. Like we thought maybe they'd take a few minutes off, 5 minutes off, whatever. But they ended up taking 15. But the main plan was Rage's shell needs to get forward. and that shell wasn't build speeded yet. So after we had baited all their TP staffs, all their cards are off the deck. So we pop Rage's build speed, we start building forward, and we get Rage all the way up right in NTS's face. And then from there, I mean, we were a little bit farther back than we should have been because our build speed was delayed. But we just long marched nonstop with Cavs to support Rage, and Rage was fighting like hell on the front line to secure that Bastion placement. And in the end, we kept them off of Rage's flag. We even delayed NTS's flag, and we won. The fact that they used all their TP staffs allowed us to TP staff on NTS not once, not twice, but 3 times. EIS TP'd and got 15 minutes. Rage TP staffed and got time off. WB TP'd and got time off. And we long marched and got time off. And in the end, NTS lost 40 minutes on their build speed buff, and they were way behind the choke. And that right there is what won us the season. Is NTS could barely slide into the zone and had no land.
I mean, I think that was one of the critical factors, that we could buy so much time from NTS, because we made our stuffs in time, we made them focused, so we could gain there so much time. And I think that the other allies, they did it to split it. It was not focused on kind of hold back Rage or only focus EIS or whoever, but it was not like focused like this. It was more a little bit more random. And I feel like also a big factor, but that is maybe just as from me as a player. I feel like that Discord we had together with WB and Rage together, the vibes were there. So we made a whole Discord. The whole people playing in that 3 servers came together on one new Discord, and everyone had a voice chat there. And during the whole war, people were in the voice chats. We had separate ones like EIS, WB, and Rage, but we could text the whole time, and we motivated each other. And I think like that hype we had together when Rage was, and then Das was saying, I think we are swarming the Bastion soon. And we said, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. And we were celebrating each other, you know, and we said, let's go, Rage. And when we did good stuff.
Yeah, we would jump over to Rage's VC after like Cav bombing them from behind and tell Rage like good shit, or they would pop in when we just full cleaned NTS from the back with Cavs and compliment. So it was just good energies like all around, and working together was very fluent. We'd pop over and say, hey, we're going to loop around and flank NTS, or hey, we're going to go for this build time on NTS or this flag, or, you know, we would coordinate the whole entire time, and it worked really well.
Yeah, and I think it was also that kind of the attitude. Das had that too. You had that too. When you both talked together, should we go all in for it? And no one cared about that. Everyone was just going wild. And I feel like this, and then all the people could type to each other in chat, so we could tell WB that was great or something like this. And I think all that chat and all that together brought up the motivation. And EXP Mobile is here saying, let's check a little bit of chat here. Where was it? Here I had it. Give me a sec. Now I have to scroll it up again. Yes, he said Southgate was the main factor for Final Zone. What do you think about that, Dark?
Sorry, what did he say?
The Southgate was the main factor for Final Zone.
I don't think so. I mean, if we were playing defense, I might agree, but it was an all-out battle in open field, and we pushed the enemy back. I think they were just unprepared. They weren't as active. Echo really failed their part, not supporting their allies and just taking a 1v1 with WB, and they failed.
I don't think the same, because
I think the strategy on the other side was very, very poor. They got outplayed in almost every department of the final zone.
I feel like it was like, because you had on, I mean, it was Rage and us from the bottom, and then on the other side, it was NTS and 25. And as you say, it is, I think, what I personally think won us this war was that we worked perfectly together with our allies. And I think that 25 IW and EIS were both the alliances who had saved up all the elixir, and I think we are stronger than 25 IW. We can say that it was when we played them 1 versus 1. they really needed support from Echo to kind of, and that is no offense. They had great numbers. I mean, they are the first time in the biggest KVK, in the top one KVK. So it's for them, everything is new for them as well. So, and they had good numbers and they had good activity. The only thing what they have is kind of like they don't have the heroes and pads and stuff like this max, like maybe all the other 5 servers had. On that KVK. So this was just my feeling when I was playing against NTS or Echo. It was much stronger than when it was against 25 IW. So they needed a little bit the backup from their allies as well.
Well, that's the thing is 25 has insane activity, but their accounts are lower quality. They have lower powered accounts, so they're going to start using elixirs sooner. They just don't have as strong marches, but like them combined with Echo is a problem. Them alone is easy. Like we just absolutely dominated them when we got a 1v1. We should have never been in a situation to 1v1 25, and we spent a good amount of time doing so. We even would branch off and go fight NTS at the same time. It really, we expected, I mean, me as the planner, we were planning Echo's flags down to the choke, seeing how it would all work out, because I expected Echo to play off of 25's activity, support 25 with all of their tanks and stuff, and make 25 a stronger piece. But for some reason, they just decided to try to lock WB, which I didn't think they could do in the first place, but I guess they did. They tried to push for it, and WB took it to them and held their side. And then it got to the point where Echo put no value into the bottom side until we were in a position to drop a monster bastion. And then they finally came to help once we did so, but it was too late. We were never letting that bastion drop. We were giving everything we had for that bastion. We had fog down. We had everything. We would make sure that bastion was never going to fall. And once that bastion was up, we took 6 flags and we owned most of the bottom section of the Dragon Zone. And at that point, it was over. But again, to like people saying it's the south side, like I mean, we even pushed Echo out of the choke above their choke and pushed them out of the whole area. So, I mean, it was just an offensive victory, and it was because 25 got worn out. 25, has some people who aren't main players in their team playing, and they kind of get drained out. They're not as dedicated to stay on the game if they're not having fun and they're getting burned out. So I mean, I just think the main reason we won is that, I mean, in general, Echo's activity was way lower than expected. They weren't as strong as they were in past seasons, and even with that, they didn't come to help their allies. They just went for 25. They just went for WB. I think they would have been much better off supporting 25 and using their numbers.
Yeah, Machine saying 25, they were yappers. Even when we pushed out of Southgate, they were just taking mad as I think that is the point. Agree that, yeah. I think that is the point. I mean, we have basically that screenshot. I mean, I can basically just, where's our screenshot back? I mean, the problem with 25 IW is I think no one expected so much from them. And kind of expected with the lower power in the first KVK ever, in the top KVK, that they kind of perform like this. But the problem was their attitude before, because we had basically, it's in the wrong one. Oh, we have already the stats. That is not good. I need that here. We can look at the stats after, but this is something, for example, where you can see that I think 25 can take on EIS 1 versus 1 easy. And that is, I think, what Machine is here. That is, I think, what Machine is here trying to say in the comments about the people. It's not like that 25 was humble in there and saying, oh, they had all the time, because, I mean, we had that in the statue. And I mean, that was a good job from them in the statue. They had a good activity there. They have numbers-wise more accounts. And they had a lot of help on from Echo in the statue as well. And they did a really good job there, but I think it's kind of like the attitude they came in, that they thought, okay, and we can beat EIS in a 1 versus 1, easy. You see it here, guys. So this is, I think, more the the fact that everyone.
I was just reading comments, made me laugh. Murda said, "Yeah, maybe Echo didn't help because 25 said they can do it."
Machine saying comments like this is why no one like. I would not say I don't like them. 25RW. I have the greatest respect for them for their activity, and I mean, what they have is really so I saw they have a little bit of downtime as well, but when they have their uptime, they are really gathering the people. So this is definitely something, and it was the server what in my opinion was not supposed to be in the top KVK. That is always yeah.
There was nothing wrong with 25, but they were extremely toxic.
Yeah.
They just kind of fed off of Echo and ran with it. It was like they were like, "Yeah, we won the statue. You guys suck. We'll take you in a 1v1." We're like, "All right, good luck."
Yeah, and I remember that in my first live stream, I think it was even in the statue rage because I final song when I was so sick I couldn't stream. But I had that Yohai guy was coming to my stream. He was even making 10 YouTube's accounts when he was busy blocking
Yeah,
and
that guy in particular is just he's just crazy. He's the mental asylum.
Oh, I have to bring him maybe one day to Yapcast because he suggested me he wants to be in the Yapcast with you together, Dark, in DMs. I didn't answer yet.
I'm not gonna be anywhere that guy is. I blocked him on like 17 accounts now as he was spamming my DMs in world chat. It was crazy.
He is a dedicated talker, definitely. But at least everyone remembers him, you know? Everyone knows who he is. Medicine, yeah. I mean, yapping aside, 25 was a solid team and probably won any other KVK. Exactly. So they are definitely a solid team for the future, and I think they took a lot of learnings. I mean, they got even during the KVK beta, you saw that. In the beginning, when we played them, they felt for all the blinks and lost a lot of people, and they got better in that. They really got better by time in that. Oh God, Doug.
Yeah, everyone gets better as we play them. Like when we first played WB, they'd never seen blink tanks before. And we started blinking on them and destroying them, and then they were like, "What is this?" And then by Final Zone, they were blinking on people and killing people too.
So Soros saying Yohai and Doug together on a Yapcast will be fun.
Oh no! I just Zora, you come on the Yapcast. You already spy on our chat enough.
And Scheisse is asking Yohai or Fob, what you prefer, Dark?
Fob.
Fob over Yohai?
Yeah, Yohai's like Fob's just dumb, but Yohai is literally mentally deranged.
That is
I don't even
maybe a
think
little
you
bit
could have
rough.
a conversation with him.
I mean,
It's
honestly,
not rough. I mean, if anyone watched World Chat, they would actually like be concerned, like not even mean, like actually be concerned about his mental health.
I mean, it was crazy, guys. I never saw that before, that a person is having so many Ls. And but he was quiet in the final zone. He was active every single day in the KVK and World Chat. But it stopped when we had the final zone. Then Yoha kind of disappeared.
It's okay. I unblocked him at the end of the season to send him one final message, and then I put him back on block, so we're all good.
Okay. Okay, guys.
I sealed my deal with him, and now I don't need to talk to him anymore.
So when we maybe look a little bit at the stats. So here, this is the data from EIS, what we pulled. We began it. It was from the data from the start of the final zone till the 20th of October. We have to say, I think it was like that. Yeah, some alliances at the end don't fight so much anymore. I think final zone was decided in 3 or 4 days, kind of like this, Dark.
No, finals like victory
earlier?
was decided within 2, but all the fighting stopped within 3. Like Echo gave up within 3 days. They lost their choke within day 3, and just that was it. They went behind the pass, started fighting in zone 2. I mean, again, that's just funny to me because they cried about how we leave final zones and go to the side zones when we can't win, and then they're just like they go to zone 2 and do the same exact thing. They go behind the chokes and build the bastions and turtle up just like EIS does. So Echo's the new EIS now.
Echo's the new EIS. So, I mean, when we look a little bit here at the stats, you see EIS most merits and also most stats. With a big advantage.
Yeah, as Murda said, let me get my magnifying glass. It's really hard to see.
I don't understand that. What does that mean? Let me get my magnifying.
You need to zoom in, like people can't see it.
Okay, because they went so far away. Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, when we look a little bit here, but you see the mana spend in Final Zone, Echo was ranked 1. It is nearly, not double, but it is I mean, we had all the elixir bottles safe. That is right. But even when you
Yeah.
compare it with WB, it is 30 billion more mana spent than WB, right? That is a big number, big number difference here.
Yeah, they spent all their resources full out pushing, and they used it until they gave up. We didn't even have to tap into our resources.
Yeah.
We were just kind of killing everybody.
So, and here you can see also that the most heals in Final Zone had EIS and 25 IW because we had the elixir stocked up. So
Yep.
this is where you see the difference, and I think, but it was kind of equal as well because Echo and NTS and Rage and WB used all their elixir in their zone 2s. And when we looked at the zone 2s, it was that Echo was a little bit stronger than WB because they had a Hydra, and NTS was a little bit stronger than Rage because they hold a Hydra. So it was kind of like, but I think like the key factor was then that EIS was stronger than 25 IW. Did they even that I just saw that now. Who was giving me that stats? I think the stats I got final from T-Shaw. Here even because they gave them the name 25 IQ. I just see that now that in the stats it's even named like this. Do you know who made
Oh,
that stat?
no, I don't know. I mean, I don't even see them typed in the chat anymore without 25 IQ. That's all I ever see. I don't see them even mentioned as 25 IL anymore.
Yeah, and it's kind of I don't know who did
Like
that number.
Nikki was casually typing to me the other day about 25, and he said 25 IQ. So like he just like casually as he was talking to me about like who's allying who and whatnot.
So let me read up here chat a little bit if there's anything more. Panda Sama saying, I still got Alexia. Can we use it now, Dark?
No, you're not allowed to use it.
Okay, and Shizo saying 25 IW, also a lot of T4 to heal. I mean, probably yes. I mean, they had still some.
25 didn't have that many T4. That's just a. I mean, they were probably as weak as a T4, but they weren't T4. They had a lot of 70 mil like T5 players, 80 mil T5 players, but almost all of them had T5.
I mean, overall, I mean, was a good season in my opinion. For me personally, the best Final Zone I've played in Call of Dragons. It was the best Final Zone.
It was great.
It was a really good
That was
match, and
intense.
it was intense. I mean, you have to say, I mean, Echo top one team at that point in the KVK. I think for next season, probably WB is the top one team. But at that point, Echo was top one team, and I mean they are still super strong players, right? I mean you see here the amount of mana spent. This is what you are faced, and that is what people all not see in their numbers when they look together. How many resources are people willing to spend, etc. This is what needs to go into stats as well. People always look at the numbers, oh power a little bit, and this is a fair matchup, but no one checks what it really means to be faced on Alliance. I mean, we could have resource healed much more. We just don't needed it so much. We have to be honest. I mean, I was prepared to resource heal like crazy, but with all the elixirs stocked up, it was nearly not needed.
No, I mean I barely had to resource heal at all, and I think that was the same for many people. I think some of our smaller players probably had to tap into it a little bit, but for the most part, everyone saved their mana and ready to go for next season.
So what we can definitely say is now after this KVK, we have that new season upcoming, and the new season is basically it's ABB versus ABB. Let me put that up real quick here. So this is also interesting how we want to build our team because recruiting depends so much on that new season because it will really be when we go here on the season features. ABB will be on the season map. So it's basically a 1 versus 1 from 2 A teams, and they get each 2 B teams. So now the question is, how do you want to recruit and build your team? Because you're basically facing one other strong alliance. You know, when you are on the top, and when you're on the top 10, like EIS, for example, is, you only face one of the other top 10 teams. So maybe Echo, maybe WB, maybe NTS, maybe NA, etc. So it really depends how you want to build your team. You can either go for a very high power and say, okay, I want to face the top 1 or top 2. Or you say, I choose smaller B teams, I recruit not so much, and I'm maybe playing only the third or fourth KVK, right? So this is kind of like how you can go. So what is the plans here for EIS Dark?
I mean, yeah, I actually initially thought that Echo and WB would get to fight again, and we might be stuck with a boring matchup. But turns out Echo is trying to be very picky on who they recruit and take lower B seeds to avoid fighting WB. So I took that as our opportunity that we should recruit as strong as possible and take good B tier allies, so we could go fight WB and have a fun KVK. So I mean, I don't want to dodge WB. I love fighting against WB. Those guys are great. Like whether we've been allies with them or enemies with them, they're fun to fight. They're funny in world chat. They resource heal a ton and they just keep coming. So I think the season would be. I'd like to say it was full of fighting, but I'm getting more info that the portals are limited on how they're used and stuff. So it almost looks like we won't fight till final zone, which is a little bummer. Don't really want another season of farming, but it sounds like we might be getting one. But having that all-out fight with WB in the final zone would be awesome, like just like this KVK was.
Yeah, I mean, and that is what I like on EIS. We are not afraid of. It's kind of like some alliances have kind of that purpose. They always want to win. They don't go into big challenges. They kind of say, "I rather go for a secure win, and then I know everything is good. We got Dragon and call it a KVK." And I like on EIS that we are not afraid to being the underdog, and we might not win. It doesn't matter, but we want to have challenging KVKs because that is what for us is, I think, the most fun. Even if you lose it at the end, it's at least fun. So I'm super happy
Yeah,
that we did that. And that leads us maybe to our new recruits, right? You can maybe say something a little bit about recruiting, how we build it up, and then we look a little bit here. The most new recruits are already here.
yeah. I mean, I think our first thing we always look at when recruiting is, I mean, obviously we just want to take the best players possible, like regardless of the situation. But I mean, we knew that we wanted to fight WB, so we said, okay, let's recruit to full. Let's get that top matchup and let's play the number one KVK. So I said, we'll make our team as strong as possible and we'll make our B teams as strong as possible. Obviously, people watched our KVK and a lot of people wanted to come be a part of EIS and wanted to get in on the action when they saw how crazy that final zone was. We got people from all around the game, all kinds of different teams, many great players. So we reached out to them, said, "Hey, we're looking to go fight WB and have a crazy KVK. Do you want to be a part of it?" Or a lot of people reached out to us individually as well. I mean, I've reached out to some, they reached out to me. Whatever happened, but in the end, we've got a lot of recruits coming in. We are going to be peak power, I think, or close to peak power of what we were all the way back when we first had that 360 player migration. And we'll be having like a battle of giants because us and WB will both be a larger size than the game has seen since back when EIS and NOR and TFS were in a KVK in the first season.
I mean, the power will be probably. I mean, we have also to say so. We are kind of recruiting to 200 players maximum because that is the only one you can keep in one alliance. And we had also some people who had to leave EIS because they didn't make the requirements. Like every season, I think Dark is very strict in that. When you don't meet the requirements here, he wants to build or he wants to hold on having a competitive alliance, and that is just not made for everyone. You need to put some time in, you need to put the effort in. And I think the requirements, in my opinion, are also very fair. If you can't reach them, and yeah, then you maybe just need to go in a kind of mid-tier KVK where it's not so much time consuming. And this is kind of the way like EIS always is, that we at the end of the season, if you don't meet the requirements, then these people go, and then you can recruit new people. And I think Egol told us a number. We will be historical highest power when all the recruits are here right now. We will be 34.5 billion, right? I think she mentioned that earlier.
Yep, we will. Well, without any more recruits, which we still have space, so apply if you think you have what it takes to be an EIS. I mean, we're really picky with our last 5 spots, so I mean, we're going to be looking for higher powered players first because I mean, we only have a few spots left, so even I mean, I think if we go through our recruits, like you'll see we have some lower powered guys that are just super active that we took in. We won't probably be doing that with our last spots. We'll be saving them in case any larger players want to come and kind of buffer up our team here. But we're going to be 34.5 bill power. We still have multiple spots available to come join, so we could be over 35 bill when KVK begins.
Yeah, I think we can also, I mean, that is probably a little bit for the people who had already earlier problems to read it. I cannot change it how the list is. It is a little bit small, guys. You need your glasses here again. This is the recruiting list of EIS. So we are at a total recruiting power right now, historical highest power of 7.2 billion. That is exactly this. It's a little bit more even like we had last time in recruiting. So again, 7 billion. And when we look a little bit where they're coming from 404, 21 SW, A2G, Apex, COTC, GG, Kong, NXW, RAC, Rage, ROG, TFS, WB, YSS, and NXW. So this is the alliances they came from. And there are some big players with over 300 million on it, but we have also some power players which are 110, you see here, or 111. They just had a good marriage power ratio. So in EIS, it is really for sure. We also recruiting Krakens, and we have already a lot of good Krakens and players, but we also give the active players a chance. For example, I think the best percentage merits power-wise had Veneno last season in EIS, and he's how many power is Veneno right now?
Well, let's see. He's
Let me
not
open him up
too
real
high.
quick. So look at
He
him,
is
113 million.
113 million, yeah.
And he brought 40 million merits. Additional, Veneno is a person who has 6 farm accounts who is helping building and destroying the enemy towers and whatever. This is kind of, you would never think only from the power, oh, this is a top player, I need to have this. But this is kind of players who are super important as well. When you need people who help when you coming with 3 shells in the final zone, you need people to help on the other shells. He's always there. So big shout out to him here.
Yeah.
This is really great
Veneno
effort.
was a part of our craziest recruitment yet last season. He was with the UHA group that came. I mean, honestly, all of the UHA players we got were really good and very active, except Conscious because he doesn't play. He's inactive. But the rest of them was great. They all did their part. They all tore it up. So it was really fun to have all them. I mean, we probably are never going to top the recruitment we had last season. I've never seen
Yeah.
anything like that in one season. I mean, this recruitment's pretty crazy too. I'm excited for all these people, and I challenge them to be better than our last one. But with all the names we got last season and how overall good all of them were, it would be very hard to beat that recruitment.
Absolutely. And I mean, but that is what I kind of like on EIS, that it is not that Dark never changed his mind in that he not go only for the Kraken, and he kind of kick everyone who is 140 million less or whatever. I kind of like that activity here still counts too, because that was always what made EIS special, that we have that D-chance, that we have kind of crazy VC times, and that we have that activity when there is war. And a lot of people are really taking days off work, losing sleep, giving their everything. And I mean, do you want to go through some names from the recruitments over here? It will be hard. You see it here on the list again. It is a lot of people to look at all of them.
All right, yeah, there's a lot.
It is a lot. I mean, we can
breeze by fast. I don't think you should spend a lot of time on anybody, but
yeah, but we can just look
a
here a little
couple of
bit
them
that you see also what you see. Look at this, 93 million merits, guys. I mean, Mr. Sky, welcome here. Let's just click through.
Yeah, Mr. Sky, happy to have him.
65 here, DE.
D.
Yeah.
D is from I think his account's like 500 days old. He's from
NXW.
G2 or G3. Yeah, NXW.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's okay. He's Gen 3 then, probably, yes.
Yeah, I think so, with 500 days. That's why I think he's from G3.
Then we got another Angry here, 44 million merits, 200 million historical highest power.
Love the Angries, best group in the game.
Yeah, Angry's group is really, I mean, and Angry Jack, Angry Tens, and all the whole Angry group, they were such a good add-on. They kind of suited in from the first second. I love them.
Orca's on bottom, Angry's on top.
Let that not hear Kolek. I see for TFS, TFS Cooked is Shai asking. I know 3 went WAO. I do not know. I heard that TFS is getting some recruits as well, but I think Guns will probably update us with that.
Yeah, I mean, Dang Dang came from TFS. He's a good player. I mean, he didn't have high merits this season, but also TFS got like no fighting this season whatsoever, so all their players will be a little lower. But the season before, he had 55 mil merits. I know because he almost joined us last season, but he said he wanted to stay for Greatest Heights. He has his skin now. He's got his and he's ready to come kick ass with us. So we're happy to have Dang Dang.
So then we have here LRBKS. I mean,
Yes.
67 million merits here. Let me check real quick where he is from. If you don't have it in...
He came from Rage, but
yes.
I think he was from GG the season before that. He has a group of folks that came over with GG together, and now they decided to come to EIS. And I mean, he looks like a great player, so I'm happy to see him in action. I do recognize his name from a couple of KVKs we played.
Okay, it seems like you offended Jay. He said Dark is such a hater with the Orcas comment.
He's just upset that the Angries are better. It's okay.
Then we have here TTRJ Hamo over here joining us as well. Super active person. I know Hamo, so I mean 51 million merits, over 200 million power. Yeah, stats wise, that's kind of crazy, right? From coming from Apex over here. I mean, Apex,
Yep.
that is probably a different topic where, I mean, we all know King's Lore is back in the game. We see that soon, and he will probably come one time to the Yapcast as well, and then he can give a little bit the insights. What was the reason why kind of like Apex didn't work out the way they hoped it works? So the next one we have here is Acer, 191 million and 38 million merits. Yeah, stats here.
Yep, he's from RAC.
Yes.
He's kind of with Kaido and Darth J's group. They're friends, so he decided to come over and join us as well.
So we have to say, I mean, Bert Kaido, Darth J is also a super nice group. I really love them so much. It's so much fun with them. When Darth J is joining the VC, it's always funny. So it is so
Darth
cool.
J is great to have around. Yep.
He's really he's such a funny person. And then when you always say when you said, okay, I need tanks, and then he said, okay, Dark, okay, Dark, and then he sends his 5 tanks. It's really a good group as well. I think the main factor what EIS is and what you can really expect here when you join and when you come is the community. It is super special in a game like this that we have such a great community.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're someone that joins VC, likes to chat in Discord, likes to shoot around with people, then you'll enjoy EIS. I think if you're someone that's more secluded and to themselves or wants to use Alliance chat all the time instead of being, a part of Discord or VC, etc., EIS might not be the place for you because we are extremely, extremely active on Discord and voice. People join, chat, have a good time. So maybe some people who are more isolationists wouldn't fit into well.
Yeah. And that is kind of what everyone has to decide where they want to play. What I always say, that is really a community thing also in EIS when we play also other party games and stuff together. So here the next one we have is Alpha, 190 million player here, 38 million merits. He is from
A2G.
A2G over here. With A2G, I think we played last season. Was it last? No, the season before, right? Or was it last? Oh, I kind of mess it up.
We played A2G 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago, wasn't it? Right? Yeah. So Alpha here from A2G, I think we have 2 people from A2G, yes. The other one is coming as well. Then we have here Reef. Reef here, 181 million. When you look at the stats, 34 million merits. Reef is from...
He's from Rage and was initially from Pay to Win.
Ah,
He
he's
was
from,
part of he was part of Stan's group, I think.
because I remember Reef. I remember Reef playing. Yeah, from the name, I remember him from KVKs. Ah, so he was pay to win before. Okay.
Yes. So happy to have Reef, and he said he's ready to kick some ass. So let's see it.
Then we have here Dumper.
Apparently, he enjoys flirting, so be careful with him.
He enjoys what?
Apparently, he enjoys flirting, so be
Oh,
careful with him.
who said that?
Well, he was flirting in my DMs, so I had to ignore him, and when I was
Oh,
accepting him, you gotta be careful.
okay. I mean, we have to handle here Miku, Vanyo, Kolek, so it's already a rough time for us. So we have here Dumper from ROG joining us.
Yeah, now we got to worry about Lady K too. So
Yeah, Lady K comes second. So Dumper from ROG. Do you remember why he said he want to join us?
yeah, he just kind of said that ROG just wasn't as active as he hoped for, and he wanted a more active team. And he thought that we were it. He wanted to be a part of like larger fights. He said that they kind of lost to MFD, and I think it was Zone 2 or 3. I don't remember which, so forgive me if I'm wrong. And that he thought that they could beat them, and they should have beat them, and that their just activity just isn't there, and it hasn't been for a few seasons. So he said he just wanted to be part of a more active team, and he asked to join.
Welcome, Dumper. So then we have Pixel Addict over here. Pixel Addict, close to 190 million as well, 34 million merits. Pixel Addict.
Yeah, Pixel Addict is from NXW, so he was kind of one of our last second ads. We brought him into the VC, had a good talk with him, like just the whole group. DSR was in there, Kolek was in there. We had a group going and chatting, and we just all had a big group chat for maybe 2 hours. He hang out, and next morning he woke up. He's actually with D, so him and D woke up the next morning and said we're in, and came and joined EIS.
Mm-hmm. Then we also have here Godsley Slore. So King Slore is entering back the game. He quit and then he came back, or kind of like here is Godsley. So King Slore is back. So from the Apex, from the original BXS, some members here joined EIS, the Ancient Power. Yes, Linda.
Martinez.
Martinez asking when Guns and EIS. Oh, I would be so happy if Guns would join us one day. But I think he said that he is staying with Jason. I think he's giving a try. But I mean, we were all looking forward having Guns and EIS. That I can say. So this is here Sloreback with Godsley together here, and then we have here Martinez by himself. Martinez coming from
Martinez the Yapper from TFS.
From TFS. Why the Yapper?
I don't know. I just saw him typing away in the chat next to us, so I called him the Yapper.
Okay.
Also, he was yapping in my ear constantly to let his farms in, but he made his farms over 15 mil, so they counted points against the server. So I was never letting those in. But he was very impatient. He wanted those farms in.
But you cannot bring farms in over 15 million and mess up the whole server.
Exactly. That's what I told him. So he had to wait until they updated, and problem solved.
Ah, they have updated.
Oh, that's a different Martinez in your chat.
It's not me, by the way. Yeah, that's a different one.
That's a different one. Okay.
If Guns leave TFS, his destination is WAO. I mean, could be the case. I think this is kind of depends, in my opinion, what will happen with TFS is if they get not enough new recruits, maybe WAO and TFS will merge, right?
Yeah, it depends what Guns is looking for. I mean, if Guns is looking for a top active team that's organized, competing in Row League, and always going to be in the top KA, he'll choose EIS. If he wants to be in a community-based team that's more casual and relaxed and wants to chill, he'll go to WAO.
Machine saying him and Tinsy are going to be a problem. I mean, we could handle Tinsy as well. So we are Jason to EIS. Oh my God, imagine that. Would you take Jason? Dark?
No.
I think he would
Don't
also.
ask me stupid questions, please.
I think that's also mutual. I think before that, Jason would probably quit the game. So then let's look at more. Then we have Fenrir here, a very good friend of me, also from former BXS, Apex, close to 168 million powers, 36 million merits. Here are the stats. Super solid, super nice person. Fenrir is really, I do appreciate him as person a lot. Super happy he joined us.
Yep, from Apex/BXS.
Jason
Happy
Sloran
to have fun
Dark
with.
on
He
VC.
joined VC a couple of times already.
I mean, imagine that. Jason Sloran Dark on a VC would be epic. I think that would be war. They would be.
At least I'd have backup. Not that I need it, but
So then we have here Charlie Noir. That you can maybe say something, Dark?
for what?
He played EIS before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So Yardi Noor is interesting because both of them have some ties to EIS. They kind of share the account. They're both like partial owners. So Noor is from he played an EIS before on a different account back in when we played TFS actually in that choke KVK. His main was always in BDO, so he kind of always kept going back to BDO and focusing there. He eventually got rid of his alt account in EIS and just focused on his main because he had less time. Yardi was actually a part of our first ever KVK in Season 1 Plus. He was in Humble's team in COC, the team we were against. He went their separate ways, didn't follow Humble to our team, but like he was a part of that KVK, so he knows a lot of our history. He used to be in a team with Humble and Champ and all those guys from One Plus. So they both have some ties to EIS. Nor loved it when he was in EIS, and he said he wanted to come back, and here we are.
Yes, absolutely. Welcome back to EIS, and I think a super solid account as well. So super cool to have him.
Yeah, it's great to reunite.
And he was also, and everyone was welcoming him back and stuff like this. It's really cool. Then we have another one from the Angry Group, Angry Chen. Welcome here.
Angry Chen
80 million
finally
merits.
joins us.
Yeah, I mean, was waiting for the skin as well, right? I think that was
Yes,
city skin or
when Jack and all them came over, he kind of said like, "Hey, I'm gonna wait for the city skin. I don't want to move. I'm okay playing here. I like the people here." So he stayed in RAC and played there for a couple more seasons, waiting for that skin and pushing it. And he's pushed it all now, and he came on over, and he's ready to kick some ass with the rest of his friends that had come over.
I mean, 80 million merits here, crazy. I mean, but that is typical Angry Group. Angry Group is never disappointing. They are active. So
Better than
then,
the Orcas.
oh my God, the poor Kolek and Jay, who's even left from the Orcas.
Like Kolek and Jay.
Yeah, it's only Kolek and Jay. So then we have here Mohammed joining us as well. Welcome to EIS, 161 million power player, 30 million merits. Here you can see the stats also. He is from Rage.
He's from Rage,
Yeah.
and he was part of the group that came from GG.
So is that a GG group? Okay. I mean, the GG group joined, I think, Rage before the last season, right? They played only one season in Rage.
Yeah, they played one season in Rage this last season, and decided that they wanted to move on.
Yeah, I think GG. I mean, now GG officially we got that announcement in the channel, in the meme channel, that they officially disbanded. What in my opinion is super sad. We have more and more alliances who are disbanding, but it is what it is. That's how the game is. In my opinion, we have just not many top alliances you can face in future. So if you only face Echo WB all the time, then it will be kind of getting boring. That's why I'm always a little bit sad.
Yeah, I love fighting WB, but I don't want to do that every season.
Yes.
There's a limit on 6 a.m. morning time wake ups I need to do.
Oh, okay. So let's check here.
Yes, EIS still has space. So
Yeah.
if you're a top tier fighter and you still want to join, we have very, very limited spots. So you can apply in my DMs.
Then we have here Duckfeed with 100, close to 160 million power account. Where is he from?
Yep.
Do you?
He is from GG. They
GG
were
also.
disbanding, and so he was
Okay.
looking for a new team.
Okay, so he's directly from GG.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I see it here in the list. So he's directly from GG. Had 30 million merits last season, and welcome to EIS now. Then we have here Slick. I know Slick long time from the German group. He was in TFS before. He's a super loyal member to TFS, and he was very, very, very long playing with TFS. And yeah, here 157 million merits, 150 million power account, 26 million merits. I mean,
I was about
TFS
to say, I was like, dang.
TFS has had not like with the other account as well. They had not much fights this season.
Yeah, they
So
didn't.
yeah.
Unfortunately, they missed all their fighting opportunities.
Machine saying UHA would be alive if you didn't reach out, Dark.
I don't think so. I think they were disbanding either way, brother.
And focusing the rate of higher power lines as disbanding is getting higher. It is really. So definitely welcome here to my German buddy Slick. It's always when I have a recruit, then Dark always assumes my recruits are Germans. And last time he
True.
was so wrong.
And I got it confirmed.
No, Fenrir was not. Fenrir was
I
not German. He was French. No.
You know what? One person DM'd me the other day, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, I know Princess. Like, she's like said like EIS is a great place, so I want to apply." I said, "Let me guess, German." He's like, "Yeah, did she tell you about me?" I was like, "Nope."
What? No. You can always, I mean, Doug and me are always then discussing, do you know this person? Do you know this person? Whatever. Oh my God. Free mage advice if you join EIS from Tinsy. I do not know, guys, if you want this advice from Tinsy. He has some very special mixed marches, which.
Oh, there was some fake propaganda going around that was keeping people out of EIS. Tinsy is not our war lead. I promise we keep him on mute. You don't need to worry about Tinsy at all. So please feel free to apply.
Was that really out that we get Tinsy as war lead?
I saw some of our new recruits from TFS complaining in the chat last night because Fluffy told them that Tinsy was war lead in the Asia time zone, and I was like, nope, no, he's not. Fluffy's trolling a little too much.
Oh my God! Imagine Tinsy war leading. He's already very present in voice chat. Let me phrase it like this.
Look, Tinsy's already going on with this propaganda.
Yeah. He's kind of the free mages advisor. I mean, he's a good player. And you have to say, you can say about Tinsy what you want. He's active in war. He's bringing his merits.
Yeah. We're happy to have Tinsy.
Yeah, we are happy to have Tinsy. It's just like sometimes you have to tell him to chill. I've been not muted yet. He says, "Oh,
you just had to tell him he's dumb for saying Thunderland's the best mage in the game."
Yeah. Music bot is our volley, Joshua saying. So yes, welcome Slick, and also welcome to here. This name I cannot say properly here. Forgive me. 158 million power, 46 million merits, and I think this account is from NXW as well, right, Dog?
Yep, he is from NXW. Great fighter. Lots of inf. So happy to have him.
Is he an inf player?
Yeah, if you look at his splits, he's got like 48 million or something inf merits. So
yeah, here 45 million. Yeah, nice. That's really nice. 45 million inf merits. So then we have here Unstoppable. Unstoppable. I hope I say it correctly.
No, yep, correct. From WB.
From WB, yes, right. Yeah, let me check here on list. Yeah, from WB. Do you want to say something to that person?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't talk to them. I kind of talked to their friends about joining. They were very passionate about getting their farms in, as many players have been. But we're happy to have them. Good stats, and they look to be a good group. So we're happy to see what they do on the field.
Oh, Slick is saying he's gonna outmerit Venue without resources. Mark my words. We have it here live on stream.
Okay, yeah, well, let's see it. Good.
That's the best attitude to join here. So welcome here, Unstoppable. Then we have also Big Wolf. Big Wolf is from
NXW.
242 million and 27 million merits.
Yeah, his stats were a little underwhelming, but I had a chat with the guy and I liked a lot of what he said. Every season I always say we take like one guy we give a chance on whose stats aren't the best, who we just happen to like in the interview, and I think they've mostly hit most of the time of the people that we decided to give a chance. I mean, one season it didn't, but that'll happen. But most people we gave a chance to, it worked. He promised 45 mil merits next season, so let's see it.
Bad boy, hi Andrew. Oh my God. 100 euro bet. Oh my God, they are already going crazy, guys. So welcome, Big Wolf, here to EIS. And I feel like this is always the way to go. What I sometimes think is when you have people, they are going to join you and you don't know 100% should you take them or not. In my opinion, if you have the space, you can always give them a chance. And we have requirements. If you don't meet them, then you have anyway to go after the season. But sometimes I feel
Correct.
like giving some people a chance is cool. And sometimes people play better or are more active when they are in a cool community.
Oh, 100%.
As you said, we had
There have
that.
been there have been some people who are just kind of mid-range activities that joined EIS and went to super active players because they loved playing.
Yes, so it's definitely that we have sometimes we give someone a chance what you maybe would not directly take from the stats, and then they really surprise the next season. So we have here Sumatan, 149 million powers, 30 close to 34 million merits. He is from 404, 404. Is that a cheese realigns? 404?
Yeah, I don't really honestly for I don't
You're a robot, Dark. You're kind of cutting out.
even, okay, well.
Yeah, now it's better.
Yeah, he just came from like a smaller server, kind of G3, I think, out of the way, and he wanted a more active, more fun kingdom, so he applied.
Okay.
He used to be in Nor, and he used to be in Nor and TFS.
He used to. Okay, okay. So welcome here, definitely to EIS now. Then we have Amanda Lorian over here. Welcome to EIS. 145 million power, 51 million merits.
Yeah, Amanda needs no introduction. So, I mean, she had 51 mil merits on a low activity season for TFS and low fighting season, and I mean her kills kind of speak to it for her power. She's really up there and very active, very dedicated player. So I'm really happy to see her on our side of the field.
I mean, that's crazy when you really see how much fighting TFS had, and that was not much, and you still gain 52 million merits. Probably no sleep during the war. Machine saying Amanda, huge pickup. Okay, yeah. I mean, looks really good here. When we look here a little bit at the stats, but a pure mage's main. That is we have to say that too. That
Yep,
is
but
yeah
she's got those
yeah
G4 inf going along now.
yeah. I mean, I can just tell for myself, I'm now building my infantry up. Right now, I'm in the position to run 3 infantry marches at a time. And the more you build it up, the easier it gets. But when you were at the beginning, like me, focused as a mage's main, then it just is like it is, you have to take it. And then you build up from there your infantry and your calves beside, because you just need it in the game. Then we have here, welcome Tarsos. Do I say that correct? Tarsos? Tarsos? Yeah.
Yeah, Tharsos, I think.
Sounds okay. 32 million merits, 134 million power.
Yep, also from WB. He's part
Also
of the
from,
WB group.
is he the WB group you see over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
high deads for his power.
Mm-hmm.
Very active member. Used to playing in grindy KVKs because WB always grinding. So happy to have him.
Yeah, Tinsy, 3 inf I have already now. Yes. It goes so much better, and I have still to do my compendium. Maybe I get some more infantry artifacts as well. So, Tarsos, welcome here to EIS. I hope you have a great time with us. Then we have Ulamog. If I say that correct, I don't know either.
Yeah, very very active player. Happy to have him. He is coming over from Rage.
From Rage,
I mean,
okay.
look at those kills. Look at the.
Yes.
I mean, typically I don't care about kills because they can be boosted. But I think with a player like him, that's always like really high merits, and you see the like kind of like with the Mandalorian, you like it does show that they do that every season.
Princess, will you check other alliance immigrations too? I probably will, but not today. That would kind of limit our, because we have so many recruits here that we have probably to do in another stream that we have to go through. Then a lovely, warmly welcome to my friend Lady K. Finally, she is in EIS. Wahid and me wanted her so long in EIS. Do you want to say something, Dark, about Lady K?
Yep, thank you to our Make-A-Wish pick. I'm happy to give her a shot. No, I'm just kidding. We're happy to have Lady K over here. Big part of the community. We're kind of giving her a shot there. Merit's a little low, so we're kind of giving her a shot here, and I don't think she'll let us down next season.
These are saying played with Ulamog in PS, solid player. So, I mean, Lady K definitely is really, and that is what I sometimes say.
Very
Lady,
respectable deads, so she's not scared, that's for sure.
yeah, she's not scared, and she's a person, you see it already in the chats, in the AC and in the Discord. She's a person who also is good for the socializing, and I think because EIS is so community based for us, it is especially when you have phases like Home Kingdom or like last KVK where we did not have any fights till the final zone. If we would not have persons like Wahid or whatever who would always keep the chat active, and a lot of people like that when they log in and someone is talking to them. So, and this is kind of what these people have also, and that you cannot put in numbers, right? When they are very active, playing with the community, other games, talking to others, bringing entertainment. That is also super, super valuable. And in my opinion, Lady K is a super good recruit. I'm happy to have her finally, finally with us. So definitely lovely, warmly welcome. It took us a little bit that we have to talk to Dark, but he finally agreed. Then we have here Honey Bear. Honey Bear.
Always happy to expand the harem.
Oh my God. Oh, please not that topic. Princess, you are a big streamer now. You have to put the Kraken power 300 million plus next season. Oh, but then I have to double my power, Scheiße. Double. Imagine. What is my, wait, we come back to Honey Bear. Let me check real quick. What is my, I have also to revive back my dead troops, but it is should, here, what is, yeah, I would have to double my power.
Make sure not, fun tip for all you watching Princess's stream right now. Make sure not to revive all your units,
yes.
like leave one unit, so you can always go back and buy more packs if you decide to later.
Exactly. So when the moment you revived your troops, you cannot buy the packs anymore, and you cannot buy with gems anymore.
No.
And what we a little bit assume, and I think what everyone is assumed, this is all very, very, very cheap. And we know that the seals here, they take over to the future seasons. That is already confirmed from the customer support. But the moment you buy, for example, only 2 packs and then you get them here back, then you cannot buy the packs anymore. So this is what you have to keep in mind. First, get all the packs and all the stuff, all the seals you want, if you want to stock up some. It's also like the lower packages have the better deals than the higher ones. And yeah. So think about if you want to stock up first, get all your seals, and then you're going to revive the troops. That's why I didn't touch that yet. And could I even, I mean, to push 150 million, what would that be? I do not even know.
For what?
He said I'm a big streamer, I have to double my power. 300 million.
Dang, push 150 mil. You won big on the lottery, huh?
Yeah. Scheiße told me that I should. So let me check your chat. It was actually astonished, but I wanted to flame machine. Oh my God, they flaming here each other. But what do you mean machine buy all Kraken Princess? Buying a Kraken account or what? So Honey Bear, we have to go back to Honey. Did we already have, we had Honey Bear, right?
We didn't talk about him though.
But we didn't talk about him, yes, because people we gave that super tip. So Honey Bear,
as you see, very good member, high kills. I mean, those deads are very, very impressive, and that was before the buyback. So GGs, and I mean high heals. So he's just a very active fighter every season.
Welcome, Honey Bear, to EIS. And then we have here I call him Icy. Welcome, Icy, to EIS. 129 million power here, 31 million merits. Icy is, I think, from Apex as well, right?
Yep, from
Yes.
Apex. Good deads, good merits. Happy to have him.
Kayla's saying who will win if EIS versus WB next KVK question mark.
I mean, let's see. It's gonna be Clash of the Titans. It's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm biased, so I'll take EIS, but I think WB can definitely beat us. They got a lot of power. They got crazy players. So, I mean, it's gonna come down to what it always comes down to: who loses the most sleep, who resource heals the most.
I mean, I'm biased too. I'm always saying EIS can do it. we can do it. Also knowing that WB that team is stacked. The WB team is crazy
They are.
good. They're
They're gonna be a
really
crazy team this season.
the powerful activity wise, and you have to say WB is good and organize their stuff. And what they are also good is using all their farm accounts. They have, before they start in the zone, they have already the farm accounts
Yes, they do.
ready with the flying destroyers and everything. They're really super good organized.
I mean, maybe they'll prove me wrong, but I mean, I think that they're gonna be around 35 bill as well. They're not done recruiting. We're gonna be around 35 bill. This might be the most even fight people have seen in a long time as far as like a 1v1 goes. You don't have to worry about the second, third teams, and I mean there'll be B teams involved, of course, but the gaps in B teams won't be as large as the difference as the gap in A teams. So you're just gonna see two massive teams just going all out, and that'll be really exciting because last time we 1v1 WB, we had a great time and it lasted for weeks.
Yes, and I think, I mean, that, and it really lasted for weeks, and it was really like they catched up in their uptime, then we catched up in our uptime, so it was a back and forth. So it will be a super cool, and I'm so glad that Dark was not afraid recruiting new people and saying, even if we maybe have not so much Krakens like WB have, but we definitely go. And we are kind of aiming for that we are in the top KVK again. I mean, at the end of the day, the devs will decide who will be in the top KVK. Wanted not to
We're
miss
gonna have
your
a bounty on Zoro. Zoro, if anyone catches his marks with duel, if that's a thing, or anyone catches Zoro's marches out, free King's chest.
Then you have your FBI, kill, burn, burn, Blade saying, have a nice stream, thank you guys. Then we have here the next member here. We have to go on, otherwise that stream goes forever. Hentai Roy, welcome here. 129 million power, close to 30 million merits. He is from WB as well.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he is from WB.
He came with the group
Another
as
good
well.
fighter. Deads are a little low, but we had a chat with him about that. I think that's why he got kicked from WB, whereas Deads. I mean, obviously he's a crazy active, good fighter. So we had a chat about his Deads as well. So he kind of gets a second chance in EIS, and if he can do it here, he's welcome to stay. Looks like a great player.
Absolutely. Then we have here creation, Arise creation. It's not the Arise meme maker, right? Or is it?
No, it's not. It's not a rise. No, no, no.
One day I want Arise play in EIS with us a season. I already told him. 126 million power, but 40 million merits. He is from
Honestly, I don't know. It was another like G3 team.
Yeah, COTC.
Yeah, POTC.
Yeah.
Okay, or COTC. Okay.
I mean, the percentage is super good.
I mean, Creation, super active player. Yeah, I was chatting with him. Deads who look good. You know, I basically check almost everyone we recruit. They have at least some semblance of infantry or calves if they get in. So, you can go ahead and check that because I don't remember his, but they typically have some semblance of at least like 20 mil minimum.
30
typically.
million,
So
32 million infantry merits. Yes.
So good player. So happy to have him. Like the cav merits aren't where I want to see it. Let's get that up a little bit, but the infantry merits are in a really good spot. So
then we have QTR. That looks like that group again because he has the same tag like that other ones in that group had.
Yeah, he's part of the GG group.
Yeah, part of the GG group. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's
good player.
135 million, 33 million merits. Here, look, the dad's close to 4 million. So
both the GG and the WB group has some lower powered people that are just ultra active and not scared of dead. So it's really cool to see.
Absolutely. So welcome QTR to EIS. Then we have here. Okay, I call only the tag EAP, and then we have here a sign. 123 million power only in 42 million merits. Look at that ratio. That's really good.
very active player as well. And again with the deads, like I said, these groups are not scared to play the game, so it's good to see. And a lot of these deads are from before the update where you can buy them back. So it's good to see that.
Iron saying GG WP EIS from WAO. He means probably WB, right?
GG, well played. EIS from WAO.
Well
No,
played, EIS from WAO. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, it was well played. Sometimes I don't when it's
yeah, WP means well played.
Well played. Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, another good recruit here as well. Then another angry angry dragonfly H over here, 149 million.
Best group in the game.
Best group in the game.
Better than Orcas.
And a lot of more members than Orcas. Orcas,
yes, their members
people.
still play. Orcas all died, or Orcas are dead.
I mean, very.
We have a couple of Orcas left floating around.
Where's Maeve playing?
I don't know, some G3, G4 kingdom somewhere.
So welcome Angry Dragonfly to EIS. Then we have here F38. That looks like the GG group as well again. I mean, look at this. 180 million power and 40 million merits. Super active. I mean...
Yep, again, deads again. As usual.
Yeah.
They are not scared to play the game. And, I mean, we're happy to have all these players. They just want to fight, show up, and kick some ass.
Iron saying, Princess, you didn't know what WP meant. Yes, I didn't know. I'm bad in abbreviations. You can... So at the first
English isn't her first language, to be fair. So she picks up on the slang and the abbreviations slowly.
Yeah, and the gaming language especially. It is really... I cannot say that. No, I know that is too embarrassing. When I started playing war games, what abbreviations I didn't know, and I had to Google.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. for real. It was really, I got nothing, and all that gamers had that they shortened that so much, and I would just not understand it.
So yeah, fair enough. They don't teach you slang when you're learning languages.
Yes. They don't teach you, but that you don't know what if I seriously need to ask. No, I don't say it. Too embarrassing. We can guess that at another. Okay. But so the WP well played. I will try to remember that. So I learned something new today. What is PS group, Josh? You are talking about
DSR, Josh, Astonish, Riz.
Why are they PS? What is by PS?
Because that's where they were from.
I thought they were
LTS. From a team called PS, and they joined LTS, and then they joined here.
Yeah, and definitely Josh, Riz, Deers. They are a good group. Astonished. I mean, is Astonished still here? Did he make the cut?
Lots of dead weight.
Did he make the cut? So F38.
Astonished made the cut.
Welcome. Yeah. Oh, he made the cut. Cool, yep. Astonished. Then we have here 31. Yeah, that is hard for me to say correctly as well. 180.
Yeah, 31, whatever. Yeah.
31.
Just call him 31. Easy.
Yeah, 31. 27 million merits he is from.
I believe. I mean, you might want to look at the sheet because I believe he's from A2G.
Yeah, he is from A2G. Also joined us. Did he come together with the other person?
He's friends with Owl from our team. So
Owl. Oh, okay.
He applied and joined from there. He's a cab player, I believe. Check his merit split, but I think he's a cab main. So
yeah,
always like to have those.
Completely. Yeah, he's a cabs main. He has completed the cabs merits. I mean, right now cabs are really, really, really important. So you can never have enough cabs player. And we finally got a good cabs army together now. I mean, we could really hold against the Echo Cavs, and yeah.
Machine said PS wanted to recruit me LTS2 declined them all, but yet you didn't decline Dark from EIS. Here you are.
I was basically PS Machine saying because I saw someone dude named DSR. I'm like, oh hell nah, that sentence as a name. Oh my God, DSR is coming with the Kingslayer.
You're getting permanently kicked, DSR.
So then we have here Cyber Phantom. Welcome here to EIS. 117 million, 41 million merits. Crazy numbers here. Good dads. He's from WB as
He is
well.
from WB. Yep.
Yeah.
Again, good deads. Like I said, with both the WB and the GG group, they both they very active numbers, very good merits, and high deads.
Hi, Fenrir. Oh, you are really late. You already missed your introduction about you. Then you have to go back in the stream. But I did a really nice. Go in party games and vote princess. Yeah, not during a stream, Jay. I heard there is a new cool game, but everyone already rejected the
See, this
office
is the
game.
problem. You listen to orcas.
Yeah,
You're ruining your
no, but
stream.
I just heard that Jay is the new party organizer. That one night they were spamming the party
Yeah,
games chat.
that's why it's gonna fail.
I thought it's super cool. He was kind of that he's bringing in himself so much with so initiate, or how do you say that when you are very he's so motivated.
Yeah, I mean, 95% of the team AFK'd all season to fight in the final zone, and Jay AFK'd all season to wait for party games.
Yeah, and he's now the organizer for our party games, and we can vote there and stuff like this. And I think it will be cool with peak and stuff like that. I think we can also give the office game one more chance.
We're gonna play some this weekend. I don't know what we're gonna play, but something's getting played this weekend. So.
Oh, this weekend already. Okay, but we have a few more members here. So Josh saying Icy Light, Kaisu, Leon, Ulamog, also PS. Angry and PS taking over EIS. Everyone votes Soul Mask, please not. Hell no. Is that an option, the Soul Mask again?
That's rude.
Okay, we have here Morsi 90, 150 million historical highest power, 26 million merits, 4.6 million deaths. He is from?
I think he's also the GG group. Could be wrong.
Yeah, he's also of the G3 group. So from who played last season in Rage. So welcome to EIS here. Very happy to have you all. Then we have Dewey Bao. 140 million, close to 30 million.
Yes. He is from Rage, used to be SSG.
Oh, okay. So he's former SSG. Okay.
Former SSG player. Yep. Good friends with Nikki.
With Nikki, okay. And that is also what you have to keep in mind when you are known by an EIS player which has a good performance and stuff like this. This is also kind of like a door opener. If you get a recommendation from a Nikki,
I think 60 to 70% of our recruits are from people saying so and so's friend wants to join, or I know this person, and or whatnot. So I mean, Nikki, if Nikki gives his word that a player is good, I'm going to take Nikki's word for it, because Nikki's one of the best players in this game I have seen. So Nikki's a great guy to have. Love to have him. Huge team player, and he's one of the best players in the game. So can't go wrong with Nikki's opinions.
Yeah, I think, and that is really when someone knows you, how you play, or you were in an enemy group and we know how you play. That is, I think, the best way to go into EIS when someone. And then we have here Grinder 109 million, 21 million merits. She is from, is it he, she? Sometimes that is even hard to find out.
I don't know if it's a he or she, but I just usually assume guy, but you never know.
You never know. Where from?
GG.
GG as well.
Just look at the deads, and you can probably guess.
The deads and the tag here, the EAP. That's probably a group who was in GG with that. Okay.
Correct.
Welcome here. So then we have Leon Guerrero. Do I say it correct?
Correct.
137 million power over here, 25 million merits. He's from Leon.
He's from Rage, and he used to play with DSR and all them, and
in the PS group, yeah.
Yep.
And that one, okay. So welcome, Leon, to EIS here. Then we have Bash over here.
They're saying in chat that he's a guy. The people who are wondering about Grinta.
Okay, Grinta, okay. Means spirit in Arab. Okay.
Jed's is going. Yeah, we'll recruit a free to play like you, Jeds. Don't worry.
Free to play. Oh my God, I do not like when Kraken say that. When they say, "Oh, I'm just a free to play," and then they come with their big accounts.
We're about to get to you, bro. Slow your roll. Stop the spoilers.
But is he here yet or not?
Well, his alt account's here. He's swapping it for his main account.
Yes,
so.
But when is that happening?
His alt account already has the leave ticket. He's waiting to see the timers on when the migration closes and whatnot, because he's still in YSS's row team this weekend that plays Echo, and so he wants to help them with their row if he can.
So this is the free-to-play person we are talking about here on the bottom. It is a little bit small, but 312 million power, yes, with his main account in YSS, and he's swapping that to us. And he played with his second account here this season. Super cool players, super good merits. You cannot ask for more. So we're super happy when this is happening, and I think it's very nice from you that you helped out your friends in YSS with the Roots of War one more time. Oh, Bash is here as well here in the chat. So warmly welcome here. So
Jades and Kaido and Darth J kind of go over under the radar too, because we have so many crazy Kraken big name players here. But
yes.
those three are all monsters as well.
But I have a question. Where is Bash from? Here, Bash is from Rage as well.
Rage.
Yeah. Rage. Yeah.
Former SSG, Nikki's friend.
Yeah, it's true. That was Basha. Yeah. So Nikki's friend, that is a good recommendation you can have. And then we have here, last but not least, Mensch over here, 145 million power. Bush. Yeah. Good dad's Bush. Yeah.
Yeah, Mensch was XM5's recommendation.
Grinta saying, said, not she, I am he. I was just not sure if he or she, but now we finally know. In names, you can never see that.
Well, now we know.
Now we know it's a he, and he's in my stream.
Mensch is, I think, a girl. XM5 said they were friends and they know each other and used to play in TFS together, and Mensch wanted to join, so he sent her my way and recommended her. And here she is. She's in EIS. Welcome.
So welcome to EIS Mensch over here, and we clarify it again where he is here. Grinta, very welcome to EIS. Everyone knows now. We clarified. Why not both, Grinta? Oh my God. Machine, let him be. Let him be. I see it already, Saudi Arabia. I mean, really, really cool. I mean, we have some other Arabic players here as well, I assume.
You know, the whole GG group is, and XM5's group is, and Dubai, and we've got a lot now.
In my old war game, I played with a lot of Arabic players, and I did really appreciate them. They
go hard.
They go hard, and you can count on their words. They are not kind of like also loyalty and some values like this they have normally. That's my experience when I played with a big group of Arabic players. So I have
hopefully they'll enjoy it here then.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it here with the GG group. And I mean, some are still, you saw already, we have 5 spots left. You can still apply here. You can also drop a like on the stream if you want to support here my channel a little bit. I would appreciate it a lot. Just press the thumb up. That helps the channel out. And this is the new recruits over here. And I mean, we can see when we finally get our 5 spots left, and then all the recruits, what I showed here on the list, that will all be fixed the next days. And I mean, then the matchmaking will be the big part. I mean, it still takes some time.
34.5 billion power will be with no more recruits. If we get more, we'll probably be around 35.
Yeah, matchmaking is here, 3rd of November. I mean, 34.5 billion. And I mean, if we get the 5 slots recruited, then we probably end up at 35, right?
Yeah, more than likely. I imagine everyone we take would be 100 mil or above, so yeah.
Oh my God, Murder, she wanted to say they're not like Americans. It's true!
That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Oh, yeah, 35 billion is super crazy. So it's really, we are going wild. So this is our leader since season 1, or I mean, you took over this alliance. The EIS was founded basically in season 1. When the
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Still our leader, still here. We were dead so many times. We were disbanded so many times. And I can really say I'm now nearly 1.5 years in EIS. I never regretted it. I'm still happy here. I enjoyed every season. And we had rough seasons. We had seasons where we had to rebuild with only 150 people on a new server to lose our dead weight and stuff like this. And yeah, I'm still here after 1.5 years and a lot of seasons, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Yeah, I'm happy we got so many cool new members. Warmly welcome here to EIS. In my opinion, the top team in the game. At least for me, biased for sure. Look, Shaiso is
Well,
agree with me.
one
Arab
thing,
have morals. That's what I can say. It is true.
one
Arab have morals.
yeah, one thing I will say is, I mean, I'm sure WB saying they're the best team, and I'm sure we're saying we're the best team, and that's how it should be. We're the same exact power. You should have faith in your own team. And at the end of next season, hopefully, we will see who is right. We'll see who's number one, and then there's no debate anymore. And we get to go. Everyone will get to go see it. So I'm excited. I think it'll be fun.
Holy, when you get already a king's chest again, why is he getting every week a king's chest?
I think he's still bragging about the same king's chest he's had all week. So
Okay, because he's saying he was about to say best war lead and leader in game, but I already got my king's chest.
okay, well he doesn't get another one, so it's all good.
I don't know how he always makes it to his king's chest.
The
I read
only way he gets another one is if he catches Zoro lacking in the field.
this is the next one. Oh, Scheiße saying I'm Arab. Of course, I would say that. Oh, that's why I didn't know that of Scheiße either. Did I know that? I don't know. But guys, we can also say Kay saying I read that as best washed leader. And I was like, good
Wash
to know,
leader.
dark
I'm not
showers.
Zilla. I'm not out here washing dishes.
Oh my God. So, and also save the date, guys. On Monday around 18 UTC, we have Yapcast with Shaiso from BTX. So we get some more infos how BTX recruited. We get some info about the betrayal of MFD from the perspective of BTX. So this is our next sorrow here. What happened? Dark is here putting bounties on me. What do you have with Sorrow, Dark?
He's a spy. He was spying on our Discord all the time.
I missed that.
You gotta be careful with Zoro, you know? I mean, I actually like Zoro. That's why he's got a bounty on him. For Echo, I put bounties on the people I hate, but I don't hate anyone in WB, so.
Was that a joke with the spy?
No, he's always, he's always chilling in our Discord. When WB goes to sleep, he would pop in the EIS Discord and lurk.
You mean that he joined the voice chats? I mean, yeah, but he was not a spy.
Yeah, and then he made fun of my building.
Oh, okay. Now I know where the bounty came from.
Yeah, he's like, Dark, place a flag. Oh, not that flag, Dark. It's the wrong one. Learn how to build. I'm like, I'm not the builder. He's like, I meant EIL. Honestly, I thought I placed EIL, but I was tired. I had placed EIK. I was like, oops. They were close enough to each other.
Yeah, I mean, this season at least it didn't happen that
Dark is working or not.
Normally Dark is just checking Dark working or not.
I'm always working, Zoro. I'm always working.
Yeah, but he has every season he has some oopsies. I mean, normally he's putting the resource gathering buff instead of the resource healing buff. That is very common for Dark. It already happened twice.
It's strategical, so we can gather mana for our buff tomorrow to resource heal.
Yeah. No one can even gather in that wars where we have been, and then
boom. Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, it sounds like a person. I think it was one day. It was even the first day. It was so. I mean, at that point you cannot change it anymore. Wrong button is wrong button, and then you're blocked. And he's the best one in bastion placement in combination with Humble. If you want to place a bastion, how you can avoid all towers, let Humble and Dark cook.
Exactly. No, we should have a competition with WB, They put two of their worst builders on their builds, and we'll put me and Humble on the builds, and we'll see who wins.
Strafer saying LMAO blamed the icon. Okay, guys. Dark, anything else you want to say before we end the stream?
No, I'm extremely excited for next season. I'm a little bummed out finding out the portals are limited and that it's basically a farming season. I think the devs really fumbled the bag there. I don't like team up phases. They're typically not balanced, but I think if we match WB, I think it'll be somewhat balanced, and I think it'll be a really fun match. So at least our final zone fighting WB would be extremely fun. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to at this point.
How will even from the map? I didn't get that fully. Where are the zone 2 and where are the zone 3 fights on that map?
Well, we don't have a zone 2. They didn't give us one.
Yeah,
we have to stay in zone 1.
So we are in the starting region, and what is?
Yeah, so we're in the starting region. We have to stay in zone 1.
Yes.
Both the Bs have a Zone 2. We have a portal that we can go for 2 hours to one of the two Zone 2s. And we can only send 100 players, and then it caps, and you can't send any more.
For 1 hour.
For 2 hours.
For
You
2
can
hours.
go for 2 hours with only 100 players using this portal, and it takes a TP. And then you're not allowed to go back over, and you have to watch them fight.
That's super boring. So the B
Yeah,
teams have a
yeah.
zone 2 and the A team's just chilling.
Well, once I learned the rules, I thought that was stupid. Now, if that happened and we still had a zone 2, that would be pretty cool. But we don't have a zone 2 at all. We just kind of watch. Zone 3 is against the two enemy B teams.
Ah, okay. This one here then. Okay, so this is the zone 2s.
And I think in majority of KVKs with a team our size, the B teams just aren't going to go in. So we'll probably be farming the whole zone 3 and the whole zone 1 and zone 2. And we'll be fighting in final zone, I imagine.
That map makes also no sense. The zone 2, zone 3 are side, so everyone.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, if the only way this map makes sense is if the portals are unlimited and you just get to go wherever you want. Then it
Yeah,
makes, but
they're
like
not limited to players.
since the portals are so limited on how much time you can spend in the game and how much time you can play, it's honestly just really boring and poorly designed. So the devs really fumbled the bag there. I mean, if enough kings got together and said, "Hey, we don't want to play the new
Yes.
map. Let's work something out," I would probably agree, because I think this is going to be.
This is.
I think it's going to be a
super
slow
trash.
season.
Yeah, because Shizo is here. He's asking one question for Dark. Will you go to vote for SOS2 or for next season?
I mean, for now, I'm voting for the new map because I think that's where everyone else will go. But if
Yes.
WB wants to go to another area and a bunch of other teams agree to also go to, I will go to a different.
Oh, but
I
we
will pick
only
a
get
different scenario.
SOS2. SOS2 is not so cool either.
They're not so cool, but I mean, at least we're getting fights in other
At
zones.
least give
I
us
guess. I don't know.
SOS1. I felt like SOS1 was more fun with the zone 1 invading and so. Boring.
I think they. I don't know why we're taking scenarios away. All scenarios should stay at all times, but I think they're trying their best to keep the Shadow Dragon map off because they don't like the elixirs. But because I would definitely pick that again over this next season.
Yeah, or they do something with the portals, kind of increase that. And how can you limit an alliance with 200 players to 100? I mean, that is already.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Machine
and you can't order. You can't activate both portals at the same time, so you can't go to both zones 100 each. You have to pick a zone. So if you're over 100 members, you just have to tell the guy that's outside, sorry, you're out of luck, and they just don't get to play the game.
So does that also means what Machine is asking? Can you swap out those players, the 100? So
I don't know, Machine. We don't know the details. It's a new map. It's a new scenario. We don't know. Like I hope they change it. I don't think they will this close to it, but it's very concerning for sure.
This is also where the behemoths come permanently locked. So after 6 hours, so there is not even any goal anymore, and there's not even any goal anymore fighting in that zones.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they lock it so the B teams don't stay in zone 2, but I still think they'll dodge. I don't think B teams want to go fight the A teams in zone 3.
It's also not fair because you can probably assume that the B teams will be whatever 18,
the B teams
20
are just fodder basically.
You mean they get slaughtered against the big alliances? It's really rough for them.
Yeah, it's not fair.
This is Village T5. This is Village 45 all over again. What is Strafer meaning with that? Well, you're best friends with the devs. Figure it out, Dark.
Oh, Strafer said this is Village for T5s all over again because we had rules where only T5s could get in the villages.
So
it's going to be like only our top players can get in the portal.
Yes.
The other ones are going to be sitting there like holding their thumbs. Yeah, I don't know. That's dumb. It's dumb. I don't know what else to say.
It's also rough to decide who will get it. Yeah, who will.
I thought the portal sounded like a cool idea. I was like, okay, well, we get to go wherever. It'll be a lot of intense fighting.
It's cool when you can send out fighters.
And then I found out you can send only 100, and it's limited, and you can only use it a couple of times. And I was like, that's a yikes for me.
Do you basically teleport your city over there, or do you basically?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't know if it's marches or city or both. I don't know.
Sometimes I do think, do they not even getting feedback before they introduce a new map like this? I mean, play it out and get feedback and then improve it, and not like kind of let us. That looks for me I don't know.
Machine and DSR are banned from the portal, so they can watch.
Okay, guys. So there's currently a vote in the King's chat. You're saying?
Oh, is there a vote?
I don't know because Shai
I don't
asked
know.
you
That,
what
that
you
might
want.
just be a thing. I didn't see a vote. Yeah, I mean, as far as I don't know about any vote. But like I said, I would 100% if like all the kings get together, especially WB. I really want to play WB, or I would at least like to play Echo. So I mean, if one or both of them are moving to the other thing, then we would also move. So maybe I'll talk to Elega some, but I mean, I'm not getting. I really wanted to fight WB and I really wanted to play this map, but the more and more I hear how these portals work, I feel like it's going to be a farm fest.
Yeah, it is a little bit annoying. I mean, you could at least get a 1 versus 1 against WB, but would be kind of cool as well. So we have
Yeah,
to
that would be
see.
cool, but we
Yeah.
have to wait till final zone.
Yes.
So it's like
Depends
it's
how the timeline
yeah,
is
I don't know.
also. So Jakabro saying, until now I thought Dark is rude, lol. He's not. He's really not so bad, like people always think, or like other enemies make Dark look like. It depends to who you listen. If you listen to the EIS members, I think everyone is a big fan of our King Dark. If you ask our enemies, they see that different. So, Machine asking how long is migration open?
Yeah.
I think still registration, right?
I don't know if Zoro's still here, but I was just joking about the bounties. But I'll put in a good word for Elega to give you a chest if you pick Vanya's marches. Okay. What were you saying, Princess?
Yeah, Machine was asking about how long migration is possible. I think till we do
I don't know.
registration, right?
I mean, so they had an update where it's going to close at registration instead. I don't know if that applies yet or not. So I don't know if that's the cutoff or if it's matchmaking. It looks like it's registration because I don't even see. I mean, classification's going to have a date too. I don't know. I'll have to look into it more to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, 28th of October is the registration, and then, but that is a phase, you have then time there as well, or is it when it gets locked, you have to register before? Yeah, registration
You have
opens
to
3 days.
register.
So you have
Yeah,
either
you got
that
to
3 days, or maybe,
I think it'll lock at registration. You know why?
yes.
Because at the 28th is the update, and at the 28th is when you can keep your resources. So they want people to move before you can keep your resources.
Yeah, that they
so
all lose this
they're
resource, yeah.
probably going to cut it off right there, so you can't keep your resources.
It's so sad that they bring that now in on the after directly the migration. It's closed during
Yeah.
Brink of War and open after Brink of War, I think, is Fenrir saying. Okay, check DM on Discord.
No, I mean, yeah, but you can join after Brink of War, but then you can't play the whole season. You have to be there
Thank you
before
so
the
much.
registration
I
or
got this one here
classification.
sent. Oh, and In the Mood sent me as well. Okay, interesting. I got here. Oh, okay. That was to say, oh, okay. So we have here that map here that is maybe interesting for. Oh, and In the Mood as well. Thank you so much. This I got also from a EIS member here. So this is kind of like Pass 1 statue. Oh, we have statue again. Okay, and here are the different B teams. So we have the A teams. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So the zone 3 you have against the enemy B teams. Whew.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's not like every player who actually plays the game knows how this is gonna go. I mean, unless you're a lower A seed kingdom, you're going to get dodged in that bottom zone. I mean, even in the C and D kingdoms, I don't think the D kingdoms will come out and fight the C kingdoms. I think it's just poorly designed. It's just you're just not going to get any fights till final zone with the way the portals work.
I mean, it depends.
The B teams will have a good time. B teams will be having a great time.
Yeah, because they have a zone 2.
Will...
They have a zone 2 in a 1 versus 1.
Yeah, they'll just be fighting the other B team until final zone, and then.
Or I mean, but if you see, for example, I mean, if 2 B teams, I mean, numbers wise, they can really do a lot, you know, with the shells and everything. So maybe it could be an interesting zone 3.
Okay, Fenrir says, wait, it's actually fun. 2Bs against the A. Let me just prop this question to you, Fenrir. 2 15 bill teams. Look at EIS 35 bill. Do they enter the Zone 3? Answer that question and then say if it's fun. Okay, next.
This map is weird, or I'm weird. This map is weird. I can agree with you, Neji. Why does look like a math exam paper? Because they made it so complicated for us.
Yeah, it did. But my favorite comment of the day was when I got up this morning and saw this map posted in the chat, and Catzilla said, "What is that? It looks like one of Colex row plans. I'm about to fall asleep."
This is what In the Mood sent me also. I mean, here the points that are probably behemoths and stuff like this. Yeah, here
Once I saw him say it looks like a Colex row plan, I was dying.
Oh my god. No, the Colic row plan is a whole PowerPoint presentation with 15 slides.
Exactly. That was his point. There's writing everywhere. He's like, "What is this?"
I will never forget that when we had that PowerPoint presentation. But I mean, we have to say that will probably win us the Roots of War, or give us in a good position in the Roots of War. Because we take everything so serious in Roots of War. Okay, guys. So this is I mean, honestly, I'm always for playing the new seasons, because you kind of want to play every season one time.
And I don't know. I'll send a pull to our team and I'll talk to the other leaders. But
I just don't like the SOS.
My initial reaction is I don't think we get any fights until Final Zone, no matter who we match.
But in SOS 2, you have again 6 starting regions, and then you have that. It's always one team which is not suitable in the best KVK, and then it's always that problem. And then rather playing the SOS 1 with the 4 starting regions, in my opinion. Yeah, WT focusing B teams will get run over by A teams. I think that whole concept should be different. A 15, 18 billion alliance should not be paired with a 30 billion alliance. The whole concept is not good.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Give us 4 good A teams together, or 6 good A teams. I don't know, but this power gap thing is, in my opinion, makes no sense.
Yeah, if this was a map where like the A paragons were in the middle and the 2 sides were A's, that might actually be pretty good.
Something like this, that would really make sense.
As it currently stands, it's yikes.
I sign up for Portal Dark.
Sign up for Portal, it's crazy.
So you have choice 1 versus 1 or 1 versus 2. So Neji, so it's basically like the A teams don't have a zone 2. So the zone 2 only have the B teams a 1 versus 1. And the A teams only have the zone 3 against 2 B teams if the 2 B teams come. If the B teams say...
As a leader, like, how do you even evaluate your players? You can only pick 100 to go on the portals, so some of your players are getting screwed out of the portals and not even able to fight. So are they going to get as many merits as the other people? Probably not.
That will be super crazy competition for that. And you have to see... Since both
A teams, drama. People will get mad if they get left out of that portal.
Absolutely. I mean, because every player, that is then probably the only possibility you can go to that zone 2. And
yeah,
I mean, you have to. I don't know why they limit it, because I mean, when both A teams have the portal, why limit it? I mean,
if you're gonna limit it to 2 hours, why is there a limit of 100 players?
Yes,
like, I don't understand. If it was 100 players at any given time and you could rotate people in and out, like, and there was no time limit, then like, okay, maybe you could work it out. But I just don't understand the player limit at all.
I'm already waiting for clown memes on Discord. Oh my god, I'm not a UHA member for sure.
You have to use the portals to enter zone 2. And then zone 3, both B teams can enter to 2v1 the A team. But, I mean, I think you'll find out that B teams don't want to enter against the A team.
Especially if the power gap is so high. It is really like when you then are in a really big KVKs. I mean, if it's a little bit the A kingdoms, which are a little bit closer to the B kingdoms, but they have also a problem in a 2 versus 1, then Ray Cloud in the house. Hi.
I think you'll see the 19 billion power A seeds will get fights in that zone 3. Anything over 24 bill will probably get dodged by those Bs.
Oh, I mean, I sometimes don't know. I mean, we haven't played it yet. I'm always more for the new season than playing an older again. Especially, I think didn't we play SOS 2 already 2 times?
I mean, we played it many times, but I don't know. It's up to other if all the other kings pick this map, I'm picking this map. So we'll just have to deal with it. Gonna have to manage the drama from people not getting put in the portal and whatnot, but we'll deal with it as we go.
I mean, Fenrir, I give Fenrir that point to saying when the A team is kind of like a lower power team, then it could be the 2 versus 1 be super interesting here. We already know that EIS, WB, and Echo will not play in Zone 2, lol.
I think he means Zone 3, but yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I even think BTX and WAL won't play in Zone 3. I think they'll get dodged as well.
NTS neither, I think maybe. Yeah.
At the NTS as well. NTS will also get dodged.
SOS1 best for me, Yaka bro. I feel like SOS1 would be a cool one, but now we have again this SOS2. It was also cool with the mastery skills. That was a really cool season, but yeah, we have to see. I mean, how that concept. At the end of the day, the Kings will probably decide it all together in the Kings chat.
I'm kicking machine at the end of the season. Guys, we have 6 spots available in EIS, please. So make sure to send your applications.
Yeah, 3 days left, guys. Send your applications. And Dark is a little bit more picky with the last slot. So we gave already the kind of the wild cards are already given out. But yeah, and if you have messaged him or sometimes it's just like we're so busy on the recruiting team. If you didn't get any answer, just message double again. Don't feel bad about that. Dark is the person who get 100 DMs when he wakes up, if that's even enough. So sometimes he just forgets to replay, and he will never take it back when you message him a second or a third time. The opposite is the case. He kind of likes that when people show effort and stuff like this. So
I mean, yeah, if I didn't respond, it usually means I just forgot to. Like, it's not like. So if I get another DM, then I'll typically respond to them. But like, especially when I wake up in the morning, I'll have like 50 in-game messages, 70 Discord messages, and some that I deem as less important. And I have like, let's say I have like 10 minutes till the Yep cast or whatever. What wasn't the case today, but I had something else I had to do when I woke up. So I had 10 minutes to get through all my messages. So I'm just trying to figure out which ones are the important ones. So I ignored some of the, well, hey, how you doing? Or good morning. Or, I just skipped on to the next one and read that. So I might have forgotten to go back and to reply to some people. Sorry, Wahid. Wahid always gets mad, but every morning I just have like a good morning message, and so I skip it to go back to it, and sometimes I forget to go back to it because I'm so busy. So double messaging will get my attention again.
yes, that we can really. Shizo saying, I will go and vote for SOS2, even though it's trash and it will end up with WAO, BTX, NTS, Echo, EIS, WB season. It will probably not end up. I mean, mostly they put additional one server, like it was RFF in the past, it was 25IW last one. They put one server in it which doesn't suit in the top KVK, and that kind of ruins the Diplo. If they would at least put in the top 6 KVKs in the first KVK, it would maybe be cool. Yeah, it's so Jade's asking, last minute migration is before matchmaking or before registration? So it is sad that it is before registration. That means you have 3 days left.
Yeah, we'll have to see. So, I mean, it'll be interesting.
Machine wants also
to see how things unfold.
A king's chest, I think, for anything.
Who wants a king's chest?
You can apologize to him with a king's chest. That's how I get it.
Yeah, Jade's, man, it's looking like they're cutting off that keeping your resources just at the update, so you have to migrate just before the update to migrate.
Oh, Scheiße saying, yeah, 25IW was top 6 last season. Were they top 6? Yeah, power-wise, were they?
Yeah, they were. They were just barely ahead of BTX. BTX sacked a few people, and 25 was like a few 100 million, like above BTX.
I thought BTX has more power, but yeah, but BTX had not so many members. They had just that high average of power, but they have only
better average of power, but 25 and more players and more total power.
Yeah.
So, like I said, people always say, well, the devs don't only account just power. They count this. No, it's always like the top 6 in power that get in. Yeah, that's why RFF got in. They were top power at the time. Like, people, they just weren't the best artifacts, heroes, like average power. They just had a ton of people. They just had crap tons of people.
Yeah, cheat saying no choice then. WT focus problem at the moment is you have a clear top 4, but the other 2 will be hard to match. It's true. I mean, if the other 2 are kind of similar as well, it's fine, but we just back to 28 billion this season, BTX, okay. How many members do you have right now? I mean, we have that in the Yapcast on Monday, a little bit more about BTX, that we can look a little bit what their plan is, what we are going to. On Monday, we maybe know a little bit more also what kind of map we are going to play. I mean, me personally, I would always go for the new map because I think it's the most interesting one, something new, how stuff works.
I don't know if this is the most interesting
But
one.
I think, yeah, it also kind of depends where is the cut for the B teams. Oh, you're only 160
That
members.
would depend. I agree. It depends where the cut is for the B teams, but there's 357 registrations. I highly doubt it's going to be. There's not that many 20 bill power teams in the game, so it's going to be below that.
Yeah, I mean, we have to see. And then we should play the new map anyways, Fluffy saying.
Yeah, if that's what people want to do, that's what we'll do.
I feel like new map is new, it's something, I feel like especially because we played the SOS2 twice.
I mean, we'll likely match WB from the looks of things, so we'll be getting our 1v1 with WB, but I can't promise people fights in Zone 2 and Zone 3. I mean, I can promise some fights in Zone 2. Well, I mean, we'll go through the portal, but I can't, only 100 people, so we have to figure out how we pick who's going in and whatnot. I mean, honestly, they'll almost have to be like a sign up of sorts, unless we randomly have to open it, like to counter WB or something.
Yeah, new map.
Fluffy said, "I am the people." We're gonna keep. Well, Fluffy volunteered to sit out of the portal, so we picked this map. So thank you, Fluffy, for your volunteer.
WTF is this 100 people roof, and we're saying, yeah, it's horrible. We already know the name of the new behemoth. Every other map was S anyways. Go with the new one. Yeah, but the new one is not good either. Especially not for the top teams, in my opinion. It depends where they make the cut at the B teams. If the cut at the B teams,
I mean, if the B teams come in and fight EIS, I'll give them props. That takes some balls, because I mean that fight is unwinnable. They will not win it unless the B teams are somehow A teams.
But I mean, Dark with the portal, is it not that you can use the portal twice?
I mean, I think I was told. I mean, Kolek was typing it all out. I didn't read it all myself. I think I was told you have limited uses on how many times you can use the portal, and then when you use it, you can only use it for 2 hours. You have to pick which side you're using it on, and you can only send 100 people.
But yeah, you can maybe say the first time I send that 100 people, and the next time that 100 people.
Well, maybe, but you're gonna have time zone conflicts and other things where
yes, yeah,
that won't be the case.
Yeah, yeah. Hope we will have level 12 mana nodes. Oh, even twice 4 hours fighting in a day. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, we will see how that goes. We get a little bit more infos, I think, there. Yeah, I feel like the 100 people this is never good for Alliance, because...
Yeah, they built this map for BTX, not the active teams. Come on. We need to be able to go to that portal more.
For sure. We need at the end 1 comment against BTX. Okay, Dark. So, yeah, 2 hours already, guys. Longer than expected. But thank you for being so active in chat. Drop a like on the stream. Yeah, we will see if we make another live stream with Dark again. I think people are always super interesting here to interact with you and hear a little bit. I hope you got a little bit of overview of EIS, our last season, what are our plans. Yeah, it was nice to talk to you all. I wish you all, yeah, a great start in the weekend, guys. It was nice to have you here. Dark, one last word, and then we say goodbye.
Well, my one last word is the same as my one last word before. I'm excited to fight WB, hopefully, and I'm excited to see all our new recruits on the field, and I hope it goes well, and I really hope we get a big fight and an exciting KVK.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Have a great time, happy gaming, and much love, your princess. Bye.